right, guys, my good friend Mo brought down his Aerial Atom. We kind of helped him out when we were back at the house, and it's good to see this thing again. Looks like now he's got like a dry sump on it, 4-piston engine. He has definitely been working hard on this thing. Such a cool little setup for sure. These little cars are so fast. They don't take much power to be just little rocket ships. So this is pretty cool. This will be a lot of fun again, getting here and make it work right. I believe the map sensor may be bad on it. So we're gonna get in there, check that out, make sure that's the problem, and see if we can't make it run correctly again. It's like, look at all the suspension. I love the rocker stuff. Battery. It is sweet. This is gonna be awesome. He had added this dry sump, and the filter adapter didn't seem to work. It let's see where I put that sucker. Okay, so this is what was in it. This is what I have in there now. This one's one of the ones from the old bully. But basically, the fitting was in this side, so it came out here, but it went totally to the wrong spot. Was able to come out here and bleed off pressure. I'm still kind of worried about that with this one, except, you know, this does thread all the way in. I do wish there was an O-ring like right here, but I think it's gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and try that style in this thing and see if the oil pressure can come up, because with the dry sump, it's only had around 45 pounds of oil pressure, and it should have, you know, 80 to 100. So so working on that now. I just put the Peterson filter adapter on. Let's try to fire this baby up. $75 pounds oil per 80. There we go. So it was only 40 before, so switching that adapter did bring it up. So on the right track. I should be able to get this baby on the dyno then, and get the tune-up all done in her. Send this one home to rip as well. These are such cool little cars. And having a B-Series in it, how much fun is that? So, like I said, we should be able to get this on the dyno. I'm gonna put Show Enough up here. I'm gonna work on the suspension, try to get it set, and then maybe we can take it down to a test and tune and try it out as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this off the lift, get that one on the lift, and get to work. All right. There's no clutch. Well, gotta look at that. Stays right there and ain't moving. Reservoirs and dry and dry. Dyno ready. Oh, well, the next surprise, I better get some fluid in there and start bleeding stuff. That means I have no brakes as well, so probably good that it wouldn't go into gear or do anything, because I would have not stopped. All right, so I'm getting ready to bleed this thing right there, but I noticed that bolt is not tight right there. So I'm gonna get in here, get this thing snugged up. It's gonna happen when you're putting a car together and things get tight and didn't get the ratchet in time, and Brand said, you know, it's time for dinner or something else. Yeah. Okay, good. It's tight now. And then we'll get on to bleeding the clutch and the brakes. After we inspect everything else. Well, I am finding a lot of loose fittings. Ooh. I know I should have a little Allen wrench, but this was handy and I'm trying to keep her tight. I tightened that one in the middle right there. What the status is of this one yet? Hey, this one was pretty snug. This sucker's super loose. The super loose 1000. Brakes will not bleed. They can just pull air. Okay, that should help. Oh, let's check the one on the sleeve. I didn't check that one. Because that's pulling air. That's really never gonna bleed. Mike, just trying to get this thing tight. Jeez. A little bit of look here. Got this baby moving. See where I'm leaking fluid from. See a little fluid dripping. See where that's from. So is this side loose too? Yep. So that side's loose. This side's loose. All right, let's tighten her all up. As you can tell by the little, you know, glare, I got her tight. Because there's a little bit fluidy. But that sucker is tight now. It shouldn't leak. Oh, that's much cleaner. Better. That baby up. See if we got a clutch. Okay. Oh yeah. We got a clutch now. It's stiffy, but it's gonna work. Now see if I can tackle these brakes. All right. Nope. All right, I didn't get the brakes bled, but I'm just gonna kind of roll it real soft. Got the kill switch ready. We can still dyno it without brakes. The dyno does the braking. I just need to get it over here enough to push her in. Yeah, look at there, we got a little flat shoe. Another thing, so the things that I got left, if he wants me to, is to bleed the brakes. I started to, but by myself, I was lacking. I got the clutch though, that's legit. Oil pressure's legit, which was one of the big things. I still think could be a better solution to that. You can get the pressure up more, but let's get the baby strapped down and ready to rip. Little turbo. We'll see what she can do and how it's gonna act. I think I gotta fix this too. Yep. It's bolted to this adapter back here, and that clamp behind it is as tight as possible, and it's still not there. So in those cases, you have to shave some of the clamp so you get a little more pinch and can wedge it. Because yeah, a lot of times these flanges and clamps are just a little different and can be a pain like this. So here's another angle. Let's see what. The V-band moves around there too. Whew, we're finding them. Finding those little stuff. I had to stitch up the pan last week. The dry sump pan he built had a little seep to it, so I got that welded up as well. Just keep finding those little things and getting it done so we can make it rip. My little truck project, I'm gonna make a full video of that as well if I haven't made it by now. I've been chasing all kinds of things on it. Just redid all the mechanical timing, set up the distributor. We're getting close though. I got a feeling, I'm hoping. Found that the mechanical timing intake cam was off a tooth, so I'll share it in the other video. All right, so I did find that this was all loose as well. So get back here, tighten it up. That's tight. All right, so now it might just be the V-band. Hey, the gate don't move.
Yeah.
So we'll get the V-band and good to go. All right, we got her strapped down, got her all fixed up. I got that exhaust tight. We might be able to make some dyno pulls now, finally. I'm kind of excited to see what this thing will make, you know? Pretty radical little ride. Even if it's like 270 to 350 horse in this, that'd be insane. This should like run into here. No, on that bad? No, on that. I know, but it shouldn't be open right now, like that much. It seems stuck. Well, it went from 80, 90, 100 a second ago to 20. I see some high pressure spikes. 18. Well, you're rocking for a second. I would still think that oil's pretty cold.
Yeah. Fill the tank. Fill the tank. Like the bottom half.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oil pump comes up to here, but with no backing plate. There's an oil pump sitting over there. Let's grab that oil pump. And visual.
I'm visual as well. As I was walking away, I could see a drip. Because there's a loose fitting. It could be pulling air. Loose inlet fitting, so it could be sucking air.
Okay.
The fitting's not tight. Okay. This is a problem, but I wonder if we're just sucking air.
So without a backing plate at this #1 main,
Yeah, pressure can come right out the front.
pressure can come out the front.
Yep. I know it was a problem on the
mains is
SRT4.
over it.
Yeah.
Because on the SRT4, what my problem was at the rear main,
We didn't have a
we didn't
relief
have a relief, so it was pressurizing the rear main and
shooting it out.
yep.
So you know that's what I mean. So we know oil comes
We know
past.
oil because that was here.
Yeah. And
it's here.
inside this engine, guys, this plate is gone. The pump gear is gone.
Yeah, this whole back.
We investigated this because I thought maybe it was draining this side, and sure enough, it was. But from like up in here.
From here, so the oil comes here. Let's go over to a block. So we got a couple sitting back on the table that we tested. So this was his oil fitting that goes on here.
Yep.
So you can see the one that he had a fitting on comes through the center, but this didn't seal. And then the other one's plugged and it comes through the outside. Where the outside goes is straight through here into this, which comes into the pump. Now without the backing plate and the pickup tube,
Yep.
it literally is just dumping it
Just
there.
pouring oil out.
So we switched to a Peterson
Yep.
on here, and this one, when we blew air through it with an O-ring, obviously, it did not come through here. Whereas with this one, when we put it on and we had the fitting on, we blow and it comes through here.
But now we're wondering if the oil pressure is basically coming out the face of this, since this is all hollow.
Yep.
There's no cap on it here. But I did just find that fitting loose, so it could just be we're pulling air. So I'm going to tighten that real quick. Check the pressure.
Check that. But I think, honestly, if this is our problem, I really think maybe we plug it here.
Yeah.
Instead of dealing with this stuff, maybe we plug it there.
Yeah, we just have to get it
in the pump, or
we just have to get it tapped deep enough to where.
yeah.
Yeah, probably in the pump, because then you can run the O-ring right there.
Yep.
I don't know, or yeah, we'll figure it out.
Because then the block is still normal.
Yep. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
So that's about where we started.
We started at 75.
Oh, when I started it, we were at like 55 to 60.
Yeah, that's better than the 18. All right, next on our list, we're gonna make sure the throttle opens all the way. All right, James, push. Hold.
This cable barely moves.
Let me see. Yeah, we got some work to do here.
Come look at this. Look how far this cable moves.
That's not gonna do it. All right, so you guys can see it's actually just like it just needs a little more here. I mean, in theory, I guess it could pull a little more, but
I could probably get a little more out up there somewhere.
look, I don't know if you get this much. Look.
I think we could.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let's see.
Pull a little bit over here, huh?
Pull a little bit here, and then get a little bit more back there. Push it all the way. So we went from 63 to 94 on the voltage.
What's the throttle blade do?
That's what I was getting ready to go back there.
Yeah, the way it picks this cable up is
All
just
the way?
all the way, yep.
Okay, let off. Push it and let off. See, now the problem is it's not returning all the way. We're too tight on the cable.
Is it because of how much wrap we have on there? Like, there's not a lot of wrap. It like pulls to the side.
Yeah, but now with how tight we've got the cable.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to solve it. Because if it had less angle on the cable, it would pull more throw, right? Like if that gold bracket was towards you instead of towards the head.
Hold on. Yeah, let me. So those are 3/16. Let's try something.
Because the intake manifold's new, so.
Yeah, this all changed.
And if it was like that, you know, if it's up here, that would do it. Because this being way out here like that.
Your MR2's here.
MR2's here?
Is it pulling up on a tow truck?
Next tune project. After we get this one done. Maybe weld a plate to it and just drill new holes.
Right there's fine.
Right there's good. Wherever you can get out. Maybe weld a plate to that and then drill 2 new holes. Like a plate, a small plate, and then drill new holes.
Push the throttle pedal real quick.
You got it tight?
Yeah. Are you all the way?
Yes. Work or no work?
Nope. Didn't go far enough still.
Well, son of a bisquick.
Cause like, see, I'm tension on it.
How could I give this more throw, huh? Because there's that little bit of dead. What if you move it up to the shorter area? You know, if we got rid of this aluminum bracket and put the whole thing all the way up there and then move that other bracket in, you know where you had it inside, so it's shorter on that side? Imagine this up here. You know, more. Still not a lot of throw. This needs to be higher.
Hold on.
Yeah. But you need to like have a, right? It needs to be a 2-bolt deal though. But then it's gonna fray right here and kill that.
This won't do anything.
No, because it's down.
Yeah, it's dead.
But if you took this off here and put it right up to here, you know, this bracket way up here, would that do it?
Like get rid of this metal piece
Yeah.
here and put it right there.
And then move the cable bracket back there at the manifold forward.
Yeah, we can try it, I think.
Yeah, let's try it. Oh yeah. All right, so that does look better, but back here becomes a mess.
Oh, we're pulled 80%, 90% throttle. The cable's just too short. Oh, it's hung up.
Oh, he has it rooted in the timing.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, he's got it rooted through everything here, so
Okay.
yeah, that's what we're after.
Go push it now.
Ready?
Yeah. Bro. That might work. Let off. Pull it. Yeah, that'll work.
Woo-wee!
That'll work.
All right, so we're gonna mark now where to put a plate and drill some new holes.
So that's the front hole.
Okay. We could just measure back then from there.
Exactly.
Not a big deal. All right, so Danny just welded a little bracket on here. I'm gonna mark our holes, drill those. We did have a mark, but we kind of cooked it off, so.
My bad.
It's not a big deal.
That's the center. Yes, center. All right, go hit that throttle.
Ready?
Yep. Shoot dang!
Shoot dang, that's gonna work. So we just need to see, maybe we can put the one outer misalignment on this. All right, got the misalignments in. Now we got good pedal.
Yep. You want to go look at that?
Yeah.
It seems like it's returning real nice too.
All right, floor it.
I'm floored.
You're floored? Yep, all of it.
Okay. I was like,
It's
it
good.
was just all of it. I
It's
swear.
good. It's good. Exhaust is tight. Fluids in there.
So now let's just let it run some more and make sure the oil pressure
Stays
Oh,
up.
hold on, we gotta recal the TPS.
Oh yeah, because this is how we started. We noticed the
TPS because I was trying to hold it revved up.
yeah, we noticed the TPS was in the dead zone, like you didn't get the little tab in the slot. It was just on the other side, so
You wanna push that pedal for
fix
me real
that
quick?
too. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Mucho better.
Where we started on the reading was 61. Now we're at 103.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a better solution.
100%.
He just didn't have the right bracket back there, so we made the right bracket. See what our oil pressure is right now.
So we're kind of staying like 49 to 58.
Oh, both loose and missing.
On what?
The manifold. I just saw it. I was wondering, I was like, exhaust leak. All right, before we run it too long, we need to get some water in here. So we're gonna start, oh. Next on the list.
Is one of those plugs not plugged in the back of the block? Like that 8-inch?
That's what it seems, like something along those lines. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. I see it coming out right there.
Missing one of the 8th ones or that bigger one?
It's not the, it's like a
The
3/8.
bigger one that I forgot when I was epoxying the one time?
It's like 3/8.
Yeah, that one.
There it is.
Yeah.
Pouring water out.
You know, I was epoxying the block one day. I forgot to plug that too.
It happens. But the oil pressure's still a little goofy, so it's kind of a roller coaster. It really is. And we wanted to get some water in it before we run it very long. That's where we're at next.
Then we'll go back to pouring.
Find the next leak.
Find out next time.
All right, I'm pulling this little sensor right here. Just 'cause we need to, oh, wait a minute. Pulling the sensor to let air out, and
You found a leak?
we got a leak.
Yeah.
Dripping water right there. This to this?
Yeah, and then it's also leaking off the head up here.
Oh yeah,
There's no sealant on it.
yep, so here's our next one.
And
Got
whatever
that there,
this is-
and whatever the heck that is. That's why we went with water first, because,
Got it. We'll lose it.
yeah. What is going on in door number 2?
Where's this even go to?
I might have a -10 hose barb that would work for that. All right, so I have a -10 hose barb 90. I use that with a little bit 5/8 hose. I got a pinch clamp on that side, a worm clamp on that side. That's what they was able to find. So next we got this water fitting. I started taking the 10 off, and I was like, you know, I should show that. Oh my gosh, bro. I just leaned on this T-bolt. Leaned on it.
Oh, I might have had that one off. I think
No.
I had that one off.
No, you did not.
Oh, did it break?
Yeah, I said I leaned on it.
Yo, what's up? We got Coach 1819 -6.
Yeah, it's way the wrong bolt. It's gotta be fudge too long. I don't know. All right, so this is the length we need. This is the length that one is. And so, wouldn't tighten all the way. It's a little too long. All right, guys, I have got it running and warming up now. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We started this baby at 7:30 this morning. And we have been duking it out straight. But I think we're there. I changed the idle motor. The other one was stuck. Just flat out loud. So I got that changed. We need an overflow. And oil pressure 43-ish right now. Started at 60 when I first started it. Trying to find a bottle. All right, I rigged up the fan. I got some jumper wires coming over to it. Try to get it cooling off here. Likes to run around 195. Right now it's around 197, but kind of where she's been riding. I've been letting her run here for a while. Everything seems to work, so let's get set to see what she can make. Yep, so boost came up and then came crashing down. All right, let's look. All right, I went over these bolts and look, I already lost a nut and that was just one little rip. It's only one, but I did tighten the crap out of these things. Playing right? Right there. I see two of them. I ran through every nut on this thing. Oh, the other side. I'm gonna find some that are locking. And that's where we started off. It's tapered on the end, so it kind of locks down. For like a Honda exhaust system. Get it to start. Alright, so I got this nut here. That one on as well. Hopefully those will lock in and stay on there. Alright, the fan also wasn't wired, so I temporarily hooked it up like that. Get this camera started. Nope, of course, it's overheating. Alright, we are ready to make another pull. Fix those up. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Shane got that clamp on there. Okay, so we are set to jet. Thank you, Shane. Kiddo's pretty awesome. My earmuffs, but we'll just make one. All right, let's make a rip. Stuff's supposed to go.
That sounded horrid.
Horrid and rowdy.
It made like 89 horsepower.
30 pounds of booze, 32 pounds of booze. What's next on this list? I made it 34 pounds. 4,800 RPM is what it made it to. Wastegate lines are popped apart. You want to show that?
Yeah, it's a little hot for me to screw around with them right now, but the top line's off right there. I think they actually might be backwards, but they're all under the coolant lines and stuff. So we're gonna have to let some stuff simmer. I burned myself finding it, but I found it.
We've had quite the day with this car.
Quite the couple weeks.
Yeah, but today's been extra special.
Extra special.
Yeah, this is what Jamie was talking about. Line off. Off there. It's a little hot. Ouch. What the heck is going on here? Well, I checked everything else. I should have checked the boost lines. Jeez, it's always the boost stuff. The solenoid is totally plumbed wrong. It's a little 3-port, but it's plumbed like it's an internal gate, so I need to redo all of it. The turbos doesn't have a spot for a source. There's no source in the boost pipe, so I'm not sure what the plan was there, but I've got at it. We need it. We got a long way to go.
What's that?
Oh, I was just showing the 89 horsepower at 34 pounds of boost.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we got a ways to go here. Figuring this out. All right, so I got the Profect replumbed. I've got this one here to the intake manifold, this one to the top of the gate. I've got my source from here to the side of the intercooler, and that should keep the boost under control. But as for it making power, I'm not sure yet, so dive in and see if we can't figure that out next. Let's see if we can get this thing tamed out and make a little power. Well, we got somewhere. Not the prettiest looking graph, but we made progress. Let's see how much boost. All right, so 7 pounds. Let's kill it real quick. Let's find out how we did here. That does not look nice. What is wrong? 7 pounds, 140 horsepower. I don't got any mile an hour, so obviously try the next gear down, but that'll just make the load look worse. So we need to figure out what is up here. What is missing next? What is missing? Boost is under control. Getting full throttle now. VTEC, I heard VTEC. Air fuel didn't look bad. Looked all right. So we need to check all the timing stuff. I did check top dead center, and it looked like the timing belt was on right, but it's sure acting funky. Let's double check those. All right, after further discovery, with the distributor all the way advanced, I got 7 degrees of timing in it. So the distributor is probably off a little bit. The timing belt looks like it's on the money, so I don't think that's the problem. I think the guts in the distributor just aren't quite right, so I'm going to try to make up those numbers in the tune and start there, and then kind of I may end up working backwards as I get another distributor, but I can do the math and kind of figure that all out. So let's go ahead and try this and see if we can't make some actual power here. So the numbers I'm putting in the timing are gonna have 11 more degrees in them than what's at the distributor. So they could look very high at the moment, but they're not because the guts are off. So it's one of those games we're gonna have to play, and I'll put a note in the tune, or we'll find another distributor and we'll try it again. So, but I want to try this now just to make sure I know everything's working correctly. Okay, you look at these timing numbers, they look scary, but subtract 11 degrees, and that's where we're at. So that's what you got to do. That is not the actual timing number. Subtract 11 degrees. There it is. There's the power. So that was 6.5 pounds of boost. So 31 degrees of timing. Subtract 11. So we're still pretty low on the timing. Looky there. I gotta change the gear I'm doing it in. I only did 72 miles an hour. So I just spun the tires super hard. You can see them all. Look at them all heated up. But I didn't want to put a big load number on there while I'm trying to sort this out. So that's why I did it that way. We're on track, guys. We are on track. We have gone somewhere. Yee-yee. Very cool. Guts in the distributor. That'll get you.
But it did look like your fuel map changed a lot.
The high map's pretty much kind of the same.
The low map is
the low map changed completely.
The low map, just while it was sitting here idling, I changed a shit ton down just in those idle cells because they were like way up here. Like it was literally those 2 rows, like 6 cells. Was up real high.
You know what all changed?
I know, because I gave those down so they were like pretty level. Then it was idling at like 14.1 while it was sitting here.
You want to just turn that fan on?
So I was right with the
Same. Let her cool down a second.
250.
Still 6 pounds.
Yeah, 259. It cleaned up. It didn't dump on the back. And that was a different gear, wasn't it? Yeah. But see how this one, it dumped real hard? This one was still climbing.
Like 70 miles an hour in that gear. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way better, dog.
That gear went to 96. Fixing all the timing, so.
Yeah.
All the timing maps are 10 degrees, so like.
Yeah, so if it says 40, it's really 30.
Yeah, so right there was 30 degrees.
So it's 20.
20, so it's still kind of low, honestly.
Yeah.
6.5 pounds.
But that's where you were losing this power on this gear. It was just going so low on timing, it was not, it wasn't burning anything.
So we're on the right track. Let's go, guys. We're making progress. Woo!
Yeah, 302, let her cool down. I do have a little bit of smoke.
Is that blanket?
I think it is.
Yeah, the blanket's been a smoky.
Yeah.
Hey, that was 14 pounds.
You made 302.
15 pounds. It was a little fatter, so.
Yeah, 302.
Clean
And
up.
it was on the tire for some of that. Like, look at the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These tires.
they're not good for this right this second. I think they're kind of old. Like, they're new, but they're old. It looks like just the blanket. Oh, it's totally just the blanket.
Yeah, it was the blanket there earlier, too. I don't know. There's a little water.
I mean, the turbo might be leaking a touch. Not anything tremendous.
That's way better.
Yeah, and that was it on the tire a couple times, like here and here. Here it might have just been that it was a little richer, but here was for sure the tire.
Yeah. It was 10.9. It wasn't crazy. 11.0,
Yeah.
10.9. And on pump gas, it's probably not the worst spot to be. So.
No, not at all. I forget about that with this thing.
And our ignition numbers are looking wild, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, we're... what,
I mean, from where I
60
started this
horsepower,
morning?
40 or 60 horsepower more than it's ever had.
Yeah, and it started
now.
at 79.
Normally we made like 240, 250, right?
Yeah, this was literally the same setup that's in the rally car.
Yeah.
It always acted just like that.
Well, and this is,
The Rally
I think
CRX.
330 is the most we've made with Brett's, right? 300
Yeah,
to
and I think it was
330.
19 pounds.
Yeah, it was like 19, 20 pounds on pump gas. What was that, 14 pounds?
15, basically. It was 15.
Yeah,
It was 15 pounds.
19 is the most I want to go.
Pump gas?
Pump gas.
Yeah.
Pump
I know,
gas.
that's how I feel too. I know, we got an injector to put E in it too. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Because I think
wanted 400.
E and a Dragonfire or some good distributor that can time correctly.
Yeah, the guts are lined up.
And then
That's the problem. When these get assembled,
so maybe
the
we
guts
just talk
are
to
all-
him and rape it here until we get that.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like,
oh yeah,
you know,
let's do
the
that and
timing
get
numbers
some
are so sketch.
Yeah, let's do that and get some other one. I'm down with that.
I'm down with that too. Because we had enough bugs, it'd be nice to just make sure we ain't
Miles
gonna
on it.
chase them. I mean, we talk to him and see what he wants to do, but that'd be the best idea.
mean, I'm down.
Especially after, I mean, it's dark. And I started when the sun came up.
Yeah, you got here before I got here.
Yeah, it was here like 7:45.
Yeah, you were here later. I was mowing my yard at that time.
I want that pulley for showing up though.
Which one?
The one that's on the oil pump.
Oh, with the grooves on the outside?
It's got the guides, yeah.
Yeah, the guides.
It's sick.
Yeah, she's coming around though.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
Well, that was days of work we needed before that.
Yeah, and the fan still needs done. He's still got some
My
stuff.
one wire popped out.
Well, this fan has been doing pretty decent.
Yeah. I think it just jumped
It
off
did
now.
burp though on me because between one of those pulls, it went from 195 down to 170.
Okay.
So it
And I sat here burping the shit out of this
So
thing
it-
for what, 3 hours today, probably?
so it took some, and the container had water in it. Now it doesn't.
So it sucked that back in.
Sucked it back in, yeah. And I just threw a water bottle there because
Yeah.
there was nothing in it. It was pouring on the floor.
Yeah. This is a lot of work. But we got
So, yeah, I say we just talk to him, see what he wants to do. I think that's a
tomorrow. But, I mean,
good spot to chill.
I think this is a good spot. I can throw that Type R on here in the morning. I finally got it.
Oh,
running
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That took some work.
So peak power was right there, but
Yeah.
like you said, it probably all over the tire too.
Yeah. Yeah, feel those tires.
And
They're rock solid.
And I don't, the limiter's still only at like 79.
Yeah.
So I mean, with the head done and everything, it could go more.
Yeah. I said this is a fresh motor.
Yeah, and it's got all the oiling stuff and
Yeah.
Things that need to monitor.
Because he wants to drive it.
because that was the
weather
most.
gets
I mean,
too
I
bad.
did back to back to back that time,
Yeah.
so that's the most beat.
Yeah.
I say let him go drive it because he wants to drive it before the weather gets bad. And then maybe when the weather gets bad, he can bring it up and we can do the distributor and maybe try and convince him to put some better fuel in it.
Yeah, because that's...
With better fuel in the distributor, I feel like we could make the 400.
I wouldn't be afraid to.
Yeah. This is just with that turbo and pump gas, the detonation.
Yeah, I don't want it to detonate. Yeah, especially when you got like the numbers say 30 degrees.
And it's not 30 degrees, but...
Yeah.
And it's... Do those guts move a little bit in there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good work.
Oh, you too. That was a struggle bus.
Yeah, we all fought through that one.
Every loose bolt, and still needs the brake split. So before he can drive it, he's got to have us do it.
Still got to wire the fan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't really know what he's got going on with his wiring here.
Yeah. That's for sure.
We fixed the boost controller. We put an oil pressure gauge in it. Fixed some random wiring.
Lots of water stuff.
Is this a little fuel leak right there?
I hope not.
It kind of looks like it. Is that the breather? Top one.
Yeah, we'll need to take care of that too. Ugh. Well, yeah, it's a good spot to chill. A lot going on here.
Yeah.
I do want some of his drive stuff. All right, guys. So that's our little Adam video. That's what we did today. That was a lot of day.
Yeah.
But we got there, so. All right, we're out of here. Give us a like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Woohoo!